Okay, so looking at this question, what we really want to look at first is the question itself. I know that some people will look at the whatever the image or the graphic or the quote is, but really what we want to do is we want to look at the question because that's going to tell us what we are using this for essentially. So it says which pair of actions best completes this graphic. So we're looking for one and two, something that relates to the Spanish colonists and something that relates to the French colonists. So looking at our answer choices, think about which one of these most accurately shows what the Spanish colonists did or wanted and what the French colonists did or wanted. The correct answer here would be B. The Spanish established Catholic missions. The French, meanwhile, focused primarily on fur trading. Okay. Question 2, same thing. We want to look at the question first because there's a lot of information here and we might not need every single bit of it. So which characteristic is correctly matched with a number in the table? So if we look at the different numbers, what we're trying to say is if we put this here, does that fit? Did they grow? Was one of the products of the New England colonies indigo? No, we didn't talk about that. Looking at the rest of them, what do we think fits? The correct answer would be B, moderate, right? That the middle colonies, in between the New England and the southern colonies, had the most moderate, meaning middle climate. It's not super cold, it's not super warm, it's right there in the middle, it's moderate. We know that C is incorrect because the South did not have rocky soil, it had fertile soil, and the South did not make ships as products, right? They made tobacco, right? And which then got made into cigarettes. So that would be why B is the correct answer there. And then lastly, which statement best explains the significance of the Mayflower Compact? So the correct answer here, because remember the Mayflower Compact, what it did was it set up a government, right? And specifically, it established a form of self-government based on a social contract. So C would be the correct answer here. Right? It didn't limit the power of government. It actually gave the government power. It didn't weaken the influence of religion because remember that the Mayflower Compact was in Massachusetts, and in Massachusetts, religion still played a big part in the government. And then it didn't guarantee liberties for colonists through local government. That wasn't necessarily what this was about. It was more so about creating systems of government that the people would use to make laws and that they would all agree with this social contract, right, to follow the laws. So that is that. Make sure that we understand what the correct answers are, and that is it.